Okay, this is speedball, and speedball is a combination of soccer, team handball, and some basketball. So the first rule is if the ball is on the ground or last touches the ground, you have to soccer it. But if the ball gets kicked up into the air, then the offense can play team handball with it, where they can pass and catch, or they can use 3 aerial dribbles. So the ball has touched the ground here, so it's got to be on the ground. Okay, the only way it can come up if it gets kicked from a foot. Now they could catch that if they wanted. So it's soccer. So he kicked it up to himself. So now they can catch it. Now they can have 3 aerial dribbles, or they can pass it. So it hits the ground, so it's got to be soccer again. And you can kick it off a wall or something in order to get it, which is fine. There's 3 ways to score. One is by throwing it into the goal. That is worth 1. You can kick it into the goal, which is worth 2. Or you can shoot a basket. If the basket is inside the 3-point line, it's worth 2 as well. Or if it's outside the 3-point line, then it's a 3-point shot. That's 1. We do have a goalie box, which is from the 3-point line, gray line, and down. Anybody can go on the goalie box. What the goalie box is for in this game is if the offense is inside the goalie box, they cannot throw it or kick it into the goal. It has to be a basket. So anybody can go in there. The other rule is goalies, if the ball is inside the goalie box, they can pick it directly up off the ground like that right there. However, if the goalie were to leave the goalie box, then they're just like any other player. I'll just kind of watch and see if any other rules pop up here. So it hit the ground, so he's got to soccer it, kick it up to himself. He can have 3 aerial dribbles. Okay, you were inside the goalie box. Remember, you can't throw it in the goal inside the goalie box. So it's on the ground, so he soccer it. He hit his foot last, so he can pick it up. A couple aerial dribbles, that's 1 point. So he scores. He'll go put his own point up. We have an injured person, so they're doing the score today. But normally if you score, you got to put your own point up. So he kicked it up to himself right there. A couple aerial dribbles. It's on the ground, so it's soccer. We do allow, I let the teams, if they want 1 goalie or 2, it's up to them. Either way is fine with me. I give them the choice whether they want to use a defensive strategy or an offensive strategy. It's probably pretty even actually. Both these teams chose to have 1 goalie, so he could pick it up off the ground because he's a goalie and he was inside the goalie box. So anyway, that is our game of speedball. Oh, on the ground. So she picked it up off the ground. So there's really no penalty for it. We just say, hey, drop it. Remind them that they can't do it. Usually right away they forget that rule, but as you get playing for a day, second day usually they get it down pretty good. So that is speedball.